Please be advised that this is trigger warning of drugs and suicide. If you did go to school with me or know the story that I'm telling, may he rest in peace. I'm not gonna call no names, and um, I'm not. It's not to cause no harm to nobody. If you know my story that I'm about to tell of the young man, but just encouragement. And I'm also going to tell the story of my own opiate addiction. So I went to school with this young man, and he was popular and everything. Like, everybody loved him back then in school. I didn't know nothing about popping pills or none of that. I just smoked weed for real. So I couldn't even take Tylenol without having a side effect from it. Like, that's how my body was not used to medicine. So anyway, I guess we used to skip school with him. Me and him would skip school. We was real cool, smoke our weed and everything. But I never knew that he had an opiate addiction until one weekend we was out of school, and I wasn't there. I'm only telling what I heard and remember what I heard. But it was one weekend, and then everybody started saying that he passed away. So of course, a teenage child, everybody want to know how he passed away. Well, him and a group of people, I guess, had started popping ecstasy. Ecstasy had just came out when I was in school, y'all, that I know of. But he had took ecstasy and thought he was a superhero and committed suicide. So I'm telling this story because opioid addiction and drugs in the teenage world is so real, especially, if you have medicine and stuff around your house. Always check on your children, see where their mind frame at. Even with all four of my kids, I always check their phones. All four of them have phones. My daughter, I check her phone, her diary and all of that, and she's aware of that. I sit down and talk to her, see where her mind frame at. I talk to my son, I talk to my two little boys, I talk to all of them to see where their mind frame at, because children hold stuff in and might not know how to express themselves. So just to sit and conversate, even you listen for the small little words that read in between the lines of what they're saying, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's something they might be ashamed of. But I am very, very close to my children. Like, me and my husband, like, we take our kids very serious, and very involved in our life. Now, with my opiate addiction, let me tell y'all, my husband, at the time he was my boyfriend, he used to sell oxycodone 30s for sad money. Never mind how he got it, none of that. He don't do none of that no more. But anyway, he used to sell oxycodone 30s for his sad money. Chad, let me tell you, we got to argue like terrible. So he leaves the house. So I goes in the kitchen and see his bottle of pills on top of the refrigerator. So I'm like, oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna take these bitches. I'm gonna take this bitch money. He think he's slick or whatever, right? Girl, I dumped a whole bunch of them janks in my hand. I'm talking about some shit of them janks. I ain't know what the fuck I was doing, but I called myself, I'm taking his money. That's how I looked at it. So, boom. After time go past, I didn't know what to do with them because I didn't know nothing about selling them or none of that. So, girl, I started taking a piece here, a piece there, a whole one here, a whole one there. Next thing you know, I was popping them janks like candy. I ain't even lying to y'all. Like, I tricked myself. I'm trying to be a smart ass and taking his money, and then I take them, not knowing how truly addicted pills was. And to me, getting high is getting high. Same label, same flavor, different label. So, boom, I get addicted to the pills. Excuse me, y'all. I got addicted to the pills. What made me stop was one day my daughter, I started at when my son was like 1 or 2. And I stopped when my daughter was in the 5th grade, graduated elementary, because my pill addiction had got so far. I was like a functioning addict. Like my kids ain't want for nothing, but I lost me in the meantime of popping pills. And this is why I say I lost me, because I woke up, I took all my pills, and I knew he had some. So, and back then, I pop them jinks and don't think about tomorrow because I'm chasing that high, you feel me? So, the next day, I'm telling him I'm sick, but he don't understand that I'm sick. Like, I'm talking about opioid addiction is like, with withdrawals, it's like a heroin. It is heroin, really. It's just a pill. But, yeah, I'm sick as hell. So he gonna get mad because I'm going to fuck off because I'm sick. So I don't even care. I'm talking about I used to get so sick, y'all. Like, I would be thinking of going to Walgreens and CVS and straight. I'm telling you, like, rob them. Like, that's how sick I get. So he called himself ready to leave out the house. And I know he got them jinks in his pocket. Girl, I started cutting that bitch's pockets off, going like the fuck off. And then he trying to leave out the house. I don't want him to leave because I know he got the shit, like, straight up. So this what drew the line. When he got to the door, I had some mace. Now, my son and my kids, we don't be arguing and stuff. You know, when we first met, whatever. We used to do that toxic shit. But by this time, we won't on that toxic shit. So for me to even snap out was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my son, like, he don't like, not even if you yell at him, like. So he at the door trying to protect his daddy. And I'm so sick, I don't even give a fuck. Like, I done maced his ass straight in his ass, y'all. Like, seriously, I'm talking about mace him and all 4 of us. So, boom, after that, he give me the shit. So the next day, I was thinking, like, to myself, like, that was fucked up. Like, how the fuck I maced my kids, him, everybody. And then, you know, they let time ride past and told me how dead ass wrong I was. But once I woke up, and after that shit, I was like, I done gone too far. Like, I know I'm gone now. I done fucking maced my kids, his ass, everybody, like, straight the fuck up. So after that, I stopped taking them shits. But it ain't to glorify no addiction or none of that. Just be careful. You think you being smart, or you think you trying it, or I'm going to do it for fun. Then you set yourself up, because before you know it, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. I had a problem. Now, I don't mind telling my story because I feel like I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. And I have a story to tell, and my story can help other people to get through it. But like years later, I told my family, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had an opioid addiction and shit, for real. Like, but they didn't know I had an opioid addiction back then. I volunteer, and I ain't gonna tell you shit that I don't care if you repeat. Believe that. So it's like, once I told them that, then I'm all kind of pill heads and all of this. But wait the fuck a minute. Wait a minute. You ain't know I was a pill head till I told you. So it fucked me up, because I feel like, how you gonna put me down on some shit I told you about? You feel me? And then I cared because it was my family, like. But by that time, shit, popping pills won't even in my, you know what I'm saying? It's not in my life. It's not when I told them it won't in my life, you feel me? None of that shit. You feel me? But you know, misery love company. And it's messed up that for real family will put you down. I'm not saying my whole family, but best believe 2 strong. Straight up. And the 2 that I was closest to, like, yeah, I felt some type of way. But at the end of the day, they judging me because they had an opioid addiction. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for real, now I'm just so glad I'm sober-minded. That's behind me is in the past. You feel me? I can't change it. Just don't start something that just don't even pick up the pills for real. Don't mess with no drugs or none of that shit. Because you call yourself having fun or being smart and you fuck yourself. I'm here to tell y'all, and that's what I had did. But I thank God, you know what I'm saying, that I got my life together now. I'm a whole entrepreneur, run my own businesses. I have a couple of businesses. And I work for myself and everything. So, like, I'm just so proud of me. Like, for real. And when family that toxic, if they that toxic, you know, I walk away. That's what I did. I just walked away and better myself and prove to myself that I can do this, that I can change. I want to change. And I wanted to change. I wanted that change, you feel me? So, at the end of the day, and I ain't just do it by myself. I did it with God help, you feel me? Because that opioid addiction is terrible. Withdrawals is terrible. And I went through a Suboxone class and everything and got myself together and shit because I knew I was better than that. I knew I was better than that. I am better than that. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking. And girl, I love these nails. I got 2 minutes, y'all. Trying to hurry up. But this was a lot of freaking work to do with my non-dominant hand. But at the end of the day, they came out too cute. Oh my goodness, I was so proud of myself. Y'all, I was too proud of myself. I am upset that I didn't get the color acrylic because I wanted to record the color acrylic, not me encapsulating. So y'all forgive me on that. All right, y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Believe in yourself. Never give up and be your biggest fan. I see y'all in my next video. I love you guys. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification button so every time I drop a new video, you'll be there to see it. Love you guys.